Hi, welcome to week 16 of Road to Tallinn. So it's really getting real now. So it's a few days before I leave. Well, tomorrow actually, as this is Tuesday. So I'm just a bit late on this video, but after the holiday of last week, it was just starting to get real and just started prepping. So currently just sorting out my kit and packing. So I've got the bike packed away in my bike bag, and I'll squeeze a few more bits in there. So hopefully that should get to Tallinn okay. So I've got my swimming wetsuit, goggles and everything there prepped. My tri-suit, two-piece tri-suit, and cycling gear and my running shoes, and just starting to pack my other stuff. So we leave in the morning and off to Tallinn. Hopefully we should all be good. So last week I was on holiday in Wales, so again just a bit of a tapering week. Never done a lot really. A couple of bike rides around Wales, which was nice, but I decided to take it easy, and then when I got back at the weekend I did a 10k run on Sunday, which felt really good. So if I'm not ready now, it's a bit late. So yeah, I'm going to be cracking on, so I'll keep this really short. Well, made it to Tallinn. I've been lucky. All my equipment appeared, so bike's here. Just got to build it up in the morning. Just had a quick check, seems okay. But unfortunately, on the flight house there was around about 17 people whose bikes couldn't fit onto the plane. So we've got to wait until tomorrow to see what's happening. So like I said, luckily everything of mine's turned up. I know Colin, who we're with, hasn't, his hasn't. So they did say they'd try and get them here tomorrow, but hopefully it'll turn up. So I'm going to be crashing now, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
British flag.
Okay, today, so Thursday, did all the registration for Ironman. So all logged in now. Got me bags, just been sorting out my kit this afternoon. Got me day or morning bag with my clothes. So currently that's got my wetsuit and stuff. So I'll take that down to the login on Saturday morning, then get changed to the wetsuit, and my day clothes will go in there. Then got all my bike stuff, so helmet, shoes and everything in the blue bike bag for transition 1, and then for the transition 2 to run gear, trainers and a few bits and bobs in there, and then special needs bags. Currently I'm not sure about the special needs one for the bike. I've got a few bits and bobs in there just in case. A bit of nutrition, a drink and things, just a bit different from what they've got on the course, and a couple of painkillers in case they need anything. So yeah, all set now. So and not a bad little backpack that came with the kit. Yeah, so all ready to set. Being out on the bike as well. all built up, it's all fine. So yeah, it's getting near there. So tomorrow, Friday, after lunch, it'll be taking everything down and checking in. So drop all the kit down. I think it's a transition one, and they'll then take the run bags and whatever to transition to, which is by this stadium. So it's two different transition areas on this one. I had a look at the swim course, so the swim's a little bit different from what I used to. So it's got an Aussie exit, which so 2 laps of the course. So after lap 1, you've got to get out over the pontoon, over the timing belt, timing strip, and then back into the water for the second lap before you exit into the transition area. So a little bit different to what I'm used to. Should be okay. Yeah, starting to look forward to it. So I'm all ready. Unfortunately, Colin's bike still hasn't turned up, so he may just drop down to the Sunday to the half Ironman. Hopefully we can sort them out. Yeah, not good, but there's not much we can do at the moment. So Sunday, if we can sort this a bit of kit out for him wetsuit wise and things, and just chivvy him up a little bit, he may at least get to do the half Ironman. So fingers crossed. So that's it. I'm just going to have a cuppa and then crash for the night, and then tomorrow sort out getting all my stuff down there. Okay, right, that'll do for this one. The bikes and all the equipment, apart from the morning stuff, is down at the transition areas. So we ran that down today, so it being like fairly busy afternoon, and had a tea with the gang. Now we're just sitting back relaxing. Little bit of news was that they've actually delayed the start by 3 hours, with worries during about the morning temperatures. Looks fine at the moment according to the forecast I looked at, around about 10 degrees in the morning. The water's cooled a bit, so I think today it was down to around about 17 degrees. That felt fine, dipped my feet in it. Yeah. So yeah, we shot down, took the bike and the transition bags. Tomorrow morning we'll get up, leave for around about 7 o'clock, I think, for a 9:30 start. So definitely finishing in the dark. Yeah, so just having a bit of a relax, cup of tea, and then get some shut-eye. Good news is the bikes that we're missing seem to be arriving tonight. So some people are actually unable to do the Ironman tomorrow, but they may do the half on Sunday. Yeah, it's not been a bad day. It just seems a lot of faffing around for this one. What with checking in yesterday, then having to do the bike racking and transition bags today, and then the race tomorrow. Yeah, it's just seems a bit more of a drawn out thing than the other events, but hopefully it'll go well tomorrow. So I'll for now, and hopefully, well, maybe next time I talk it'll be after the event. Shouldn't be, I don't think I can do anything on the event itself, so yeah, so I'll see you then. Morning. Right, so it's now 3:30, so I'm on wait, so I'll like get coffee, maybe something sweet. managed to get some sleep. Is it okay? Look. Found me normal. But yeah, time to get up. It's now 6:10, so I've been relaxing in bed since I was awake early. So I've got all my kit ready. So some sausages to go in me bike. That's when we get down to T1 this morning. We've got access, so I'm gonna go there, start up bike computer pre-race. So I'm gonna put my tag on in a sec. Took that off to have a shower. Can't forget that. A couple of tablets, just in case there are any little niggles. And in the backpack, I've got my wetsuit, day kit, and a personal needs kit. Got a few sweets, jelly babies, protein bars, and a few other bits and bobs just in case I need them later on the run. Idea is, like the jelly babies and that are only for emergencies, so fuel with the sausage on the bike and whatever, and get plenty of fluids in. The weather's not looking too bad. Slight chance of a bit of thunder this afternoon, but overall it's looking fairly decent. Not too hot, mid-teens, and fairly light winds, which is what I like to hear. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Just make sure I'm ready, and we'll be heading down to the beach area in about an hour. So I'll leave you that and try and capture some bits and bobs throughout the day.
Cheer!
It's illegal. Anyone before Robin?
Hi.
Are you guys ready? We know you're ready. You ready to this stuff?
What?
You ready to this stuff?
No, we won't.
Good luck. Enjoy. Stick to the plan. I remember, if you feel good now during the day, don't worry, you'll feel crap in 5 minutes. But if you feel crap, don't worry, you'll feel good in 5 minutes. That's how the Ironman roller coaster goes. I see the Welsh dragon again. The Welsh are usually here in force. We have people from India, we have people from Finland, people from Poland, we have people from 19 different nations entering the water today. to take her place in the Ironman Hall of Fame. Lahab.
Nice.
To be traveled with my attitude so jacked that I loaded a rapper with it. I can't be stopped. I'm a juggernaut anarchist. I can't look backward, looking forward to greatness. Hit so hard, I changed the name of the game. Nothing come close, no one ever the same. Legend the making, fly like a brave. Showing off boss while I'm setting the pace. I'm gonna show you how a queen become a legend. I'm gonna show you how to level up to 10. I'm gonna show you how can we become a legend. I'm gonna show you how. I'm gonna show you how. I'm gonna show you how a queen become a legend. I'm gonna show you how to level up to 10. I'm gonna show you how can we become a legend. I'm gonna show you how. I'm gonna show you how. Legend, how we become a
Just coming up to 95 miles, so
this finish line is for you. Now off you go. Come on, Kevin. Kevin, you are an Ironman.
So this is an SC song with Italian words.
Yep, that's the famous.
So what does it mean? Nothing.
No one knows.
Nothing.
Yep.
Okay, it's been a week now since I completed the Ironman, so I'll just do a quick race recap. So the swim was a 2-lap course with a Aussie style exit after lap 1. So we had to walk out to a platform for the start. The swim went well. The Aussie exit was something new to me. The one little thing was water could be quite shallow, and then we had a 150 plus metre walk into the beach to get to T1. But not happy with the swim time and my performance. Water temperature was good, water clarity was excellent, so all good. In T1, little dilemma whether to throw me cycling jacket on or not. Discretion was best part of valor on the day, so I decided to wear it and went out on the bike, which was a 3-lap course. Let me just look for Bailey. Yeah, so the bike was a 3-lap course. It was relatively flat, good road conditions. Wind was more than I was expecting. There was quite a stiff headwind for a lot of the course. The only issue I had was I wasn't really comfortable on the bike for some reason. I was getting pains in my hips. Yeah, so apart from that and a slight nickel in my knee, it was okay. I did actually stop on halfway around lap 2 and adjusted my seat up a little bit, which seemed to help. So I don't know if it was something with disassembling the bike for the transport or something like that, but I just wasn't comfortable on the bike. So I actually went into T2 and I was a bit worried about going into the run, but thankfully as soon as I got out to T2 started running, I was really comfortable, felt good, running quite well. Decided to do a 10-1 strategy for the run, so run 10 and walk 1 minute, and just morph that slightly into walking all the feed stations, or the majority of them. On the day, nutrition wise, I had a packet of Polish sausage on the bike, and then I did start to eat, and I had some jelly babies as a sort of a backup. Then I did start to have 1 or 2 of them every half hour towards the end of the bike, and then on to the run. I concentrated on getting my fluids in on the run, so I was alternating between sports drinks, Coke and whatever occasionally. One of the best ones that I had was on one feed station. They had a broth which was really good and went down well. For food, I tended to go for they had some pickles and bread with salt, which seems to help. I quite enjoyed, a bit different from the sweet, and so the run went really well, felt good. Time wise I was happy, and yeah, went great, and managed to pick up the speed right at the end, finished strong. Hopefully you see me jumping for joy across the finishing line. Pity the cameras missed me ringing the bell for the finish. But overall, the day I loved. The event was great. I was over the moon with my performance. Blew out every target I had. So the first one, obviously, finishing the event. I did that, and surprisingly with some comfort. Felt good. Then my other targets were sub 15 hours, and smashed that by finishing in 13:33. And I do feel I had a bit more to give, but again I was trying to pace myself, concentrated on the pace just to get round, and I managed to overtake a few people on the run, claw back quite a bit of time on some, which was good. For the other target I had sort of wish for right at the outset when I was looking at it was to get to age group average. Now I haven't looked at the times, but I finished I think 21st out of 40, so to me that's another win. So ticked off all my targets, so a really good day. Highly recommended. Everything was organised really well. There was only one slight gripe we had, was at the end of the day. So the transporter back into central Tallinn, for some reason the coaches, they never had a box van or anything for transporting the bike, so it was only the amount of bikes that you could cram on the coach in the alleyway. So we ended up having to cycle back to the hotel at 2 o'clock in the morning, which didn't seem great at the time, but that's the only slight gripe I had. Tallinn itself, beautiful place, really good, and it was good being able to see the 70.3 the next day. So even though we got back really late, we were up after a few hours, and we went down to see the team who were competing in the 70.3. Really good to be able to see Colin Paul complete the 70.3 strongly after the trials of not getting the bike in time to complete that full Ironman. So yeah, that's sort of put the cherry on the cake for me for the weekends. And then we had a few days in Tallinn and a trip over to Helsinki by ferry, which was really good, worthwhile. So yeah, a fantastic week. Big shout out to all the Mersey Tribe and Total Transition people. Really helped, and a great weekend, or great week. So I'm gonna wrap it up there. I might do another short video on Tallinn itself, but we'll see. And then maybe big news for next year. So I'll leave it at that and see you next time.